Hello children, welcome to today's class. Today we will discuss about how to work in Python. We need an environment to work in Python. Let's start today's class working in Python. Before we start working on Python, we need to install Python in our computer. First step, we have to install the Python software in our computer. There are multiple distributions available today. So many distributions are there. These all distributions we can use. Default installation available from the site www.python.org is called CPython installation and comes with Python interpreter, Python IDLE, that is Python GUI, and pip. Pip is package installer. From this default installation of Python, we will get this Python interpreter, Python IDLE and pip. Then Anaconda Python distribution is one such highly recommended distribution that comes with preloaded many packages and libraries such as NumPy, SciPy, Pandas, etc. So many libraries are included in this Anaconda Python distribution itself. Other popular IDEs like Spyder, PyCharm, etc. we can use this Spyder IDE in this Anaconda Python distribution itself. Spyder IDE is available as a part of Anaconda Python distribution. Okay, clear? Then working modes in Python. After Python installation, we can start working with Python. In Python, we can work in two ways. That is interactive mode and script mode. Interactive mode or immediate mode and script mode. In these two ways, we can work in Python. Then what's it? Working in default CPython distribution. The default installation of CPython comes with the Python interpreter, Python IDLE and pip. IDLE means Integrated Development and Learning Environment. Integrated Development and Learning Environment. We already discussed about this matter, that is default installation of CPython comes with the Python interpreter, Python IDLE and a pip. To work in either interactive mode or script mode, we need to open Python IDLE. First, we have to open this Python IDLE to work in this interactive mode and script mode. One environment we need, then only we can work in this Python. We have to type so many commands or statements in this mode, in these two modes. Okay, how to take this one? That is the next step. To work in interactive mode, follow the process given below. First, click Start button, All Programs, Python 3.6.x. The version of 3.6.x, that is 3.6.2, 3.6.3, like that. From that, we can take this option IDLE. Then, or click on the Start button, All Programs, Python 3.6.x. Then Python command line. Clear? After the installation process only we can take this Python from our computer. Clear? Then working in interactive mode, that is Python IDLE. Interactive modes, one command at a time. You can give only one command. Interactive mode. Interactive mode, only one command at a time. Python execute the given command and gives the output. In interactive mode, we type command at IDLE prompt. The IDLE prompt is like this, that is 3 angle bracket or 3 greater than symbol. This is known as IDLE prompt. In interactive mode, we type command at where? Ideally prompt. For example, if you type 20 plus 30 in the ideally prompt, that means this is the ideally prompt. We given the value 20 plus 30. That is command given by the user. Then Python will give the output as 50. That is 20 plus 30. We know that value is 50. Then output given by Python. Which output? 50 is the output. From the above example, you can see that at this ideally prompt, we have to just give the command to execute, and Python execute it if it is error free. Otherwise gives an error. If that command is error free, then the Python execute it, we can see the output. Otherwise Python will give an error. Okay, clear? Then this is the interactive mode. This is the command prompt or ideally prompt. Here I use this print hello world. Then we can see the hello world. Next line. We can see the answer. Again we got this prompt print 10 plus 20. Next line we can see the output, that is 10 plus 20, 30. Print 20 minus 10. The value is 10. Next ideally prompt, I given the statement print 10 star 20. That is 200. Print 20 divided by 10. That is 2. The next time I given A is equal to 30. B is equal to 40. C equal to A plus B. A is equal to 30 means A is a variable. In this variable, we can store the value 30. B is a variable. In this variable, we can store the value 40. C is another variable. We can store the value of this operation A plus B. Print C. Then the output is 30 plus 40, 70. Then print hello. We can see the hello as output. Clear? This one is the interactive mode. Okay. Then working in script mode, that is Python ideally. Script mode means multiple commands can be saved in a file as a program. Multiple commands can be saved in a file as a program, and then we can execute the entire program. In this interactive mode, at a time only one command. But in the script mode, we can give multiple commands. After typing this multiple commands, we can save the file for future use. After that, we can execute the entire program. We will discuss about that. Don't worry. We type Python program in a file and then use the interpreter to execute the content from the file. We know Python, that's an interpreted language. That is why here it uses the interpreter to execute the content from the file. Okay. Then working in interactive mode is convenient for beginners and for testing small pieces of code, as we can test them immediately. But for coding more than few lines, we should always save our code so that we may modify and reuse the code. After saving our program, we can reuse the code. Okay. That is the advantage of this script mode. Clear? Then, how to create the script file or program file? For that, you have to take the Python IDLE. From that, click on this File menu. Then, click on this New option. In New window, type the commands you want to save in program. For example, print hello world. After typing that all commands in that script mode, we have to save the file. How can we save the file? That is, from this File menu, choose the Save option to save the file. Then, at the time of saving that file, you must give the extension as .py. Then only we can execute it as a Python script. Okay, the extension of this Python file is .py. Clear? Then check this window. This one is the Python shell. From this file menu, we have to choose which option? New window. Then we will get like this window. New window. In this window, we can type our commands, multiple commands. That is like this. A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20, C is equal to A plus B. Print result is equal to C. After typing these all commands, we have to save the file. From this file menu, we have to choose the option, save option, then give the file name with .py extension. Save the file, then execute the program. Execute means run the program. Clear? Execute means run the program. For that, we can choose this option, run. Otherwise, press F5. F5. Then we will get the result as 30. In this interactive window, we can see the result of this print statement. Result is equal to 30. That is 10 plus 20. The value is 30. Here in this print statement, we use the string result is equal to, then comma C. The value of C is 30. So, result is equal to 30. Clear? Then, in this Anaconda Navigator, you can see different types of installations, that is Spider IDE, then Jupyter IDE, Lab, etc. These all are included in this Anaconda Navigator installation itself. We can choose any IDEs from this. Here I choose this Spider IDE. Then we can see when we are clicking on the Spider IDE, we can see the window as like this. This is the Spider window. All the things are included in this. Here, this one is the Python IPython console. That is interactive mode. We can save our file by using this editor, editing console. Clear? All the windows we can see in the same window itself. That is interactive mode and script mode. All the things we can see from this Spider installation itself. Clear? Then analyzing script and output. Type the below code in script file. Script file, that is multiple commands we can type in the script file. Hash my first program. Print hello world. All the things you have to check. Print, opening parenthesis, double quote, hello world. Again close this double quote, closing parenthesis. When you execute this script file, the output will be only hello world. Why? The first line starts from hash, which makes line as a comment. Starting with a hash symbol. That statement is a comment line. That is only for programmer information, not for interpreter. Comments are ignored by interpreter. Comments are ignored by interpreter. So, we can see the output as hello world. Okay, clear? Then the next one, understanding print function. To print or display output, Python 3.x provides print function. Print, then opening and closing parenthesis. That is the function symbol. Example, print welcome to Python. Print, opening parenthesis, within this double quote, I specified the string value welcome to Python. Close this double quote, close this parenthesis. It will print welcome to Python. The next one, print opening parenthesis, open the single quote, Python rocks, then close the single quote, closing parenthesis. It will print Python rocks. Then Python allows both single quotation and double quotation to enclose string. In any case, both opening and closing must be same. Listen, both single quotation and double quotation to enclose string. But we have to check one thing, both opening and closing must be same. Check this one, print opening parenthesis, opening single quote. Look carefully. Then closing double quote. Close this parenthesis. It will give error because both opening and closing quotes are different. We used here the single quote as opening string. So we have to close with this single quote itself. Here I use this double quote for closing. So it will produce an error. Both opening and closing quotes are different. That is the reason. Clear? Some points we have to remember from this. First one, in Python 2.x, that is in this version of Python 2 point something, print is a statement, not a function. Now we are using the version of Python 3 point something, 3.6.2, 3.7.8, like that versions. In that we can use this print as a function, but in this Python 2.x, this print is a statement. We will discuss about that. Then second one, Python is case sensitive. That means it will treat small letter and capital letter as two different entities. Like M and capital M will be treated differently in Python. Case sensitive means small letter and capital letter will treat separately. Small m and capital M will be treated differently in Python. Clear? We can use up arrow and down arrow to select previous command and press enter to recall and execute in the interactive mode. Print statement is required only while working with the script mode. Otherwise, in interactive mode, values can be printed without print statement. While working with the script mode, we have to use the print statement, print function, to print something to the user. In this interactive mode, no need to use this print statement. Directly we can use the values. Okay? Clear? Okay children, these all are basic terms of this Python programming language. That is how to work in Python. Different modes we choose, interactive mode and script mode. These all are very easy topics. So study these all topics in a systematic way. The notes of the topic is attached. Take down the notes and learn it. A test paper is also included. Submit your answers as soon as possible. That's all for today. We will meet in the next class. Till then, take care. Bye.